Hi and welcome to my video of the version 2 software update for YouView boxes. I got my YouView box a few weeks ago. It's been on version 1 since then, and today I got updated to version 2. So I'm going to take you through a quick look of what's changed. So first let's have a look at the guide. As you can see, it looks pretty much the same. Apart from you can now see the channel behind it, it's ghosted behind. If we look through the guide itself, everything's there. Your old recordings and your things that are set to record, and also your system settings, they're all the same. They haven't changed in the upgrade. My box is a TalkTalk branded Huawei DN370T, and under version 1 it was a little sluggish, and menus took a little while to work. Version 2 seems to have fixed that. It just seems a bit more sprightly. As you can see, things bounce around the menus quite nicely. That's the guide. There's not much to say about that. If we have a look at the recording feature, because that's done in the guide, and that has changed slightly. So there's Channel 4 News. If I want to record that, you press your record button here, and it asks you whether you want to do series or episode. I think it did that before. We'll do series. There we go. But the other thing I did notice is, and if you go into, if you press the info button, which is here, that brings up info, but there is now no option to record. And it used to have a set recording or set series down the side here. There's no access to that now. You have to do it from the guide itself. So if we now come out of the guide, we've got your normal TV there. If you press your blue YouView button here, this would bring up your old menu. Now it's got a small menu at the bottom of the screen, and under the guide section you've now got a quick access to everything that's on right now. That's quite handy. And if you want to go into the full guide, you press down again. That brings up the guide that we had before. If we go back on that, if you go across to players and apps, that now also gives you a quick access to all of your catch-up services there. You can go into them into full screen like you did before, although I don't really see the point. If you then go into My TV, this also has quick access to what you've recorded. So you can go across and select one of them, or you can bring up full screen. They seem to have gone for a more graphical look. So rather than just a great big list of recordings, you've now got pictures of everything. So these are all things that I've recorded. I'm recording Channel 4 News there, not sure why. So we'll get rid of that. There you go. Right, and if you've got a series link, which I have on EastEnders there, it tells me I've got 3 episodes to watch, so you just go into that, and it also brings up a nice graphical look for each one of those, so you can pick which episode you want to look at. And you also get the same for the scheduled things that are set to record, so they also come up in a nice little graphic there. And the final thing on that one is settings. That also has a graphical look, which to be honest is a little pointless. It just gives you a nicer look menu for all of the system settings and box settings, that sort of thing. And sorry, one final thing in this section is your search. That's still there by the little magnifying glass there. So if you just boop and start searching, Oh, actually, got that wrong. There you go. If you start searching, so there, you go into EastEnders and press on that. That brings you up a list of, those are the ones that are on demand, i.e. ones you can go and catch, and these are the ones that are in the future that you can set to record or remind. So that is that. And one final thing to look at is the volume indicator on the screen. It's now changed. It's not in the middle of the screen like it used to be. It's up the top, and it seems to travel a bit faster than it did before. Found it quite sluggish to get the volume to go up and down. As you can see, it moves quite quickly. It also tells you whether you've muted it or not. And that really is about it. That's the version 2 update for YouView boxes, and my box was a bit sluggish beforehand. It's a little bit faster now, so the increased speed and just the nice graphical look of all of the menus and the settings and the recordings, etc. It's a nice change. That's my review. Enjoy.